na akwaba the Benkasa TV for then in concussion a MPP Akachina a MPP Ashanti Regional Chairman at the Insembi Ababetodra IT for Yasam Ketua. Now they know share a Kumasi Eduma most big provision stores in a Dumom Senior Betodra Sentin see as a Dumso na yeno a Jane Samanase a Jom Sam cry. If every time no be doom light about the sana. Omunema was stores mean ready stores na say akronfo and nipa bonfo e ready wom. And it's one the achapa kese pa the abra MVP Ashanti Regional Chairman. I've some that achapa so abra Dr. Ahadom Dubami Asintino. On Saturday na the next 2028 number 2 abano adiama MVP amanukoneti for se bebrena na Ashanti Regional Chairman ora na eje editu dwa no tie MVP na kuneko tie sema odi tu dwa meda muina asi
update TV so na me show no nyokese na ye boru ma ye ba ye betwa nkomo ne so sede na omodi no. God bless you.
The minister responsible for finance and the new governor Dr. Siama are with Atu and the economic management team are putting things in order. There will be improvements, and once improvement comes, Labour will have their fair share. And I can assure you that going forward, there will be improvement on the 10% and not a deterioration. Well, so I want to commend the president for actually saying it to participate in the process. And like Professor Jampo recounted, there was no need to be going through first layer, second layer, seeking approval before returning to Labour and say, I have clearance. The person who cleared you himself was in charge of the negotiations. And that this novel approach has to be maintained. So Labour will know that the man is looking into their face and negotiating with them. And so that alone gives some comfort. And they will measure us. So even us, we the party leaders, we have been cautioned to live frugally, live prudently, and live modestly. Yes. Even we, the party leaders. When I say party leaders, in Parliament, we are extension. Yes, we are party leader. Even us, our General Secretary and our Chairman has cautioned us. So that is why you don't see my majority leader, the Honorable Ayariga, riding around with 50 military men in a convoy. He won't do that.
Was there ever a time?
But a couple of months ago, it was the case.
Who was riding around with 50 military personnel?
I'm saying a couple of months ago. Who? It was the case.
Why that a majority
I am saying that it was the case.
So then that's Afenyo Markins.
So I am saying that we have been cautioned to be modest.
You know.
That means the majority. The majority.
I don't know.
You don't ride around in a convoy.
No, I have to ask.
You don't do that.
I mean, Dami was soldier for his.
I am going there. Hold on. I am getting there.
Yeah.
That you don't have an attorney general riding around with 50 military men front and back.
Can you imagine? In
a bulletproof convoy, in a bulletproof vehicle. Yeah. What are you afraid of?
Bought by the state.
Dr. Aini. Dr. Aini will come and hold camaraderie with us and sit with us, even as an attorney general. Yeah. He doesn't ride in a bulletproof because he's not afraid. He's serving the people.
How about
when you serve the people, when you do your work well, you are not afraid of engaging the people. However pedestrian the environment is. You can walk the streets of Accra in your box, in your white shorts, in your polo shirt, and enter shops and buy toothpaste and say hello to the people in the streets. You are not afraid. You don't walk about with gun-toothed soldiers hooded.
Redirect. Let's come back.
Like Jim Mensa. When you supervise the election and you do your work well.
You made that point.
Hold on. This matter, these issues, they go to the social justice of this.
Look, social justice. When you are giving the executive and the executive power plus the purse to exercise and spend, how does that reflect in your conduct with the people? So all this matters, and I think that is important. We want to fight galamsey. Do we have party officials, ministers of state sponsoring the excoriation and the degradation of our red earth? so that when we want to engage the community people that want to rehabilitate the environment, they will participate in the tree planting. They will participate in creating woodlots so the environment can be rehabilitated. But when you are a willing participant, they will listen to you. These are the real issues. When you yourself are evading taxes at the port, you think that people will pay taxes? When you set up chains of companies and you are bringing tons of rights and you are not paying taxes, people won't pay tax. So these are the reality checks, the checklist that is being handed out to us, we the leaders, so that every day we take it. We are measured by it. His Excellency says what? By the end of the first quarter, you file your assets declaration. We didn't hear this in the immediate past. People didn't even bother. Even judges, when we were screening them for purposes of appointing, they had to admit that they didn't do it. That they are taking steps to rectify that.
Judges. And you still appointed them?
Over his recommendation.
No. You shouldn't recommend it.
You understand? People saw it as a mere irregularity, but it was not.
You can't make it mere irregularity.
No, the person says at the time I'm appearing before, we have taken steps to regularize it.
No.
So it was regarded as a mere irregularity.
You can't be an adjudicator of the law.
But I'm making a point.
Yeah.
I am making
your point is
making a point. So these are the matters that we ourselves, the occupiers of public office. That is, in fact, beginning, he taught us the phrase is, you are an occupier of an office. Now we say holder of an office. So they are holding office and they are bluffing us with it. You occupy so you can be removed. When you are an occupier of an office, there are ethical things that we must follow and do. Now it is no longer the case. Mainly, people don't value those things anymore. When they go to the court, like I speak, those days, judiciary, when you bring somebody to court, the judge will say, if you're not ready, let me strike out this matter so you can have his freedom. Anytime prosecution is ready, you can come back. So this way, judges were, when we began practice, 1, 2, 3, they will strike off the case. But now, Afoko is the test case, so I'll live with it. Well, so Kansi, on this matter in respect of labor, I've told you, JM is the positive antithesis of what we have seen.
Well,
and that for me is the headline.
There's a reference you made. The reason why I was asking questions about some of the inferences that you made in your submission is that I don't know, or I didn't see the whichever leader of Parliament a few months ago using 50 military men moving around with them. That's why I asked you whether it is information that you are aware of. Of course, I don't know. Unless, of course, you made that
the media, you covered movements of leaders during the election.